have found such joy in simple things. A plain, clean room, a nut-brown loaf of bread, a cup of milk, a kettle as it sings, the shelter of a roof above my head, and in a leaf-laced square along the floor where yellow sunlight glimmers through a door. I have found such joy in things that fill my quiet days, a curtain's flowing grace. A potted plant on my windowsill, a rose fresh cut and placed within the vase, a table cleared, a lamp beside a chair, and books I long have loved beside me there. Oh, I have found such joys, I wish I might tell every woman who goes seeking far for some elusive, feverish delight, that very close to home the great joys are, the elemental things, old as the race, yet never through the ages commonplace. In dawn's soft light, freedom's found on a sacred plot of gardened ground. Hands in soil, seeds in mound, where life's simple truths abound. Rows of hope in the open air, freedom's canvas, plain and bare. Every planted dream adair, blossoms blooming from our care. Tiny patch of earth's embrace becomes a dreamer's sacred space. Life unfolds at its own pace in the garden's gentle race. Petals kissed by sunbeams dance, every bloom freedom's glance. The right to grow, indeed the chance, this joy, the garden's vibrant romance. Gardening, soul's sweet song, a place where peace and purpose belong. In the silence, strong and long, we find a freedom, pure and strong. We are free to garden.
Tell me all that you've seen, all the colors